I guess I better listen to a Christmas playlist for everyone. Shouldn't I? Shouldn't I? Right, honey, I'm changing the music. The lights. Oh. Oh. Let's make a new one. How do I make a new one again? How do I make a new one? Yes. Ooh la 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 la. Oh my god. Heart attack. Bon, on va changer celui-là. On va faire... What's Christmas colors, honey?
Green, red.
Green and red, huh? Alright. Oh. Okay, let's start with green. Oh my god, this is so green. And then we'll add the red. Is this going to come out the way we want it to? I don't know. That is kind of insane. Nope, that's also insane. All right. Well, that didn't work exactly how we wanted it to, but it is fine. Okay, and it just deleted it. Fuck it. We're going pink. We're going pink, honey. Okie dokie. Here we go. Some holiday chess. Let George Michael soothe us into the experience. Soothe us right into it. I have... Hello, Conthal. I have no idea who that is. Who is that? What is that? Hmm? Someone's talking. On me demande. Par rapport à une personne. Yagi's Khan and Dognus. Some... Is this a... Oh, he's like the new... Okay. He's the new young star, right? That Magnus is saying might be the one. He's Turkish. Oh, Jesus. I probably just butchered his name. I don't know. I don't really know anything about him. All that I know is that I watched a YouTube short that was saying Magnus said he might be the one to surpass him. I think Magnus kind of just gave up on Alireza. Like, all of the young grandmasters are just getting toasted by Magnus still. Okay. Let's play a game. Here we go. We're gonna play a game. Honey, on a plus rien à boire? Hein? Pas de rhum? Tu veux pas?
What do you want to run with?
Yeah.
Rum? Pirate?
Yeah, I'm a pirate. I'm a pirate. T'en veux pas?
Ah, il y a peut-être un fond de gin pour moi. Pink one.
Ah, si, oui. Un petit peu. T'es sûr?
Sûr de quoi?
Merci. The best. He beat Maxime Vachier-Lagrave in a match earlier. Oh, wow. That's nuts. That is nuts. I haven't seen a whole lot about MVL. I feel like he's kind of dropped down in rating a little bit. Big old MVL. Here, let's do something. Speaking of that, speaking of France and MVL, let's switch my flag because technically I am representing France right now. How do I do this? Profile. Oh, look at that. There I am streaming. Who's that handsome devil? Who's that? Okay, where is the... Where's my flag? Membership account. Here it is, I think. No. Social. Memberships account notifications coach interface. No. Boards and pieces. Dude, what? Sure. I'll look at that. Oh, here we go. Oh boy, here we go. We're switching countries, guys. Someone was complaining for some really weird reason, saying I was lying because I had the American flag, and I said I lived in Paris. France. Here we go. Here we go. Switching it over. All right, the Tata Steel lineup. There we go. Representing France now. Tata Steel lineup. Let's do 2025. You guys probably can't see very well here, but okay. Let's first start off by saying who I even know, because some of these people I don't really know. Okay, so we got, these are the players right now, right? Vincent Kamar, Aragacy, or Arjun, Prague, Anish. Why is it not moving? What the hell? Oh my god, dude. Why does my Chrome do this? Sorry, guys, my whole screen just freezes. Okay. Prague, Anish, Gukesh, Nordabek. I don't know this guy. Javokir Sindarov. So Azerbaijan. Wow. Azerbaijan is super strong. Hans Niemann. Honestly, Hans nowadays is a pretty ferocious contender. I don't know this guy either. Vladimir Fedosiv. Is it Serbian? What is that? No. What? What? Slovenia, sorry. Why does it say Russia? Okay. I don't know this guy either. Look vaguely familiar. Jordan Van Forest, I know just by his name. Bluebaum, I know only by name. I don't know that well. And this kid, we know now. 2658. Sindarov won the World Cup and is playing the candidates. Okay. And I don't know this guy either. And I'm not going to try to pronounce it. Win. That's all. Okay. Honestly, I haven't been following all of these guys, but Tata Steel is a classic, right? Or is it a mix of multiple time controls? Oh, yeah. I don't want to resize, though, because then it's going to go crazy. It just, oh my god, dude. What is happening to my fucking computer? I would say... classical. The hell is this? This isn't Christmas, is it? I would say, for some reason, I want to say Hans Niemann. I want to say Hans. And Hans, and then I don't know as much. Like, I've watched a lot of these other guys. I've just never seen Nordabek, like, absolutely smoke everyone. I know he's really, really good. I've seen Prague really, really, really strong. I've seen Vincent Kamar. So I would say Hans and then Gukesh, one of these two. Because obviously Gukesh in classical in a classical format, he can be an absolute monster. But Merry Christmas, everyone. Yeah, so I know that the young Turkish guy here is the new hotshot, up and coming hotshot. Yeah, I don't know. I would arbitrarily say Hans and Gukesh. All right, guys. I'm going to jump into a game. Here we go. Here we go. Poland, 1997. We'll play D5. We're playing a 15-minute game. I'm surprised I found someone this fast. Nordebek is known as one's favorite player, as one's favorite player's favorite player. Okay. All right, they're playing another sharp line. Not happy to see that. This is nice because they know this much, but I wonder how often they see, like, this is the top, these are the best moves right here. And it seems like it already gets a lot of these opponents thinking, maybe I'm wrong, but here we go, C6. We just played this line the other day. Nordebek was Rapid World Champion. Yeah, I know he's really good, and he's also one of the young kids. All right, this music is actually kind of stressing me out. All right, there we go. A little bit calmer. Okay. So knight takes c6, obviously e6, and I think that for white, actually g4 is the best, probably the best continuation. It's just based off of the Portuguese variation. F3 and g4 is really, really good for white. No move suggestion. I ain't gonna read it. I also don't need it just yet. I'm not out of theory just yet. Do you know who is playing the candidates tournament? No idea. I have not been following a whole lot recently. Oh. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Okay. All right. Knight e2. Where's that knight going? It's not going here. It's going to go here, isn't it? Here. Knight g3. Bishop back. Prevents him from playing g4. Then he might... okay. Well, this is a pretty obvious move. e6 is just pretty obvious here. Blunt the bishop. Get ready to step back. So knight g3, bishop back. My bishop wants to come out to c5, probably. Hope everyone's having a good Christmas. Wanted to do this stream to say hi, and anyone who might be alone for the holidays, which thankfully it looks like is not many people. Okay, he didn't go knight g3. Luckily, it's not many people, it seems like, or they just aren't interested in my stream. It's probably a good move. I could just go bishop e7. Looks right to me. Keep my options open. It's not super aggressive, but I can't go bishop c5 anymore. And bishop b4 just doesn't look very good. The knight's defended. Like, well, actually, hold on. Bishop b4. If he kicks me and I take, he can't take with the knight because he loses the pawn. Bishop b4. Let's say castles. I think I'll just go bishop e7. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Because he's going to go bishop f4. That I don't love. If I go here, though, Okay. Maybe that's not such a big deal, though. Whoa. Wait a second. Can I not go knight b4 here? Knight b4, he can just... I mean, he can castle, but I can still take. Or take. Oh, hold on a sec. Let's calculate knight b4. I know that I should be developing, but because of how his knights are... Let's see if we were white, right? We've got time. We're white. Knight plays knight b4. Is this scary? It is pretty annoying, and it's aggressive, and we like aggressive. No, I'm not doing puzzles. This is a straight up game. Oh, I need to switch my, hold on, guys. Give me a moment here. My whoopsies. Let's move these out a little bit. So you guys can see my connection. Not that that really matters, but... Okay, I need to make mine much smaller. Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry to be OCD here, but that looks good enough. I'm so sick of wasting time on these layouts. Okay. Yeah, knight b4 looks good to me. Knight b4, what would I play as white? You can't push. I mean, you can, but I would just win a pawn or just take here. You can castle. So let's just see. Knight b4, castles. Taking with the knight looks like it's worth winning. Rook has to slide over. You can't really push anything to block. So yeah, let's go knight b4. Hold on. Knight b4. Oh, check. Oh, that's the problem. Oh, okay. That's not good. And he's going to go out here. Okay, let's... Mr. Sandman. I'll just make a move. Bishop d6. Bishop d6. He can go here. That's kind of annoying. And the check doesn't do anything. Jeez. Here, bishop out. I know I'm taking a long time on this. I know it. I do know it. This just seems like a waste of time. All right, I don't care. You can have that diagonal. I don't care. I'm going to go bishop e7, get ready to castle. Let's play a slow... That's right. Checks captures attacks. Very right. What's up, Loot Gang? How you doing? A very good reminder. How long have I been playing? I've been playing chess, like, more or less seriously for about 5 years. Okay, so that looks like... I understand the move, but it looks like it's just too slow. I know that he's scared of knight b4, but he's moving the same piece twice in the opening. I don't know how we can punish that, but... Queen b6 and long castles looks somewhat interesting. But probably... The only thing is we castle now. If he short castle, g4. Looks kind of annoying. And if we go queen c7, he still has bishop f4. Queen b6. I think I'm on a long castle. We're going to do this aggressive. Oh, but hold on. Queen b6. You can play bishop f4 first. I can still long castle, though. All right. Let's, I don't know, develop a piece that hasn't been developed yet. A little bit sketchy castling into this, but long castling is kind of in the spirit of the Scandinavian. What's up, Sebastian? Merry Christmas. Joyeux Noël. Joyeux Noël. Meanwhile, on Kick, I spend my time banning people just like advertising for free views. Hello, Soul Collector. Hello, hello. Merry Christmas. Yeah, I was doing puzzles yesterday. And I remember you, Phoenix. I remember everyone. I've got a mind like a steel trap. Okay, so we are playing a Scandinavian. I've gambited a pawn. Let's see if we have compensation for that. I would say yes, we do. We are ahead in development, without a doubt. Nothing crazy. The position is probably equal right now. And my opponent is basically a 2000, so I got a strong rated opponent. Nope, I'm playing a random player here. Okay. Okay. Knight b4. That is interesting. This doesn't... Wait a second. Bishop here. Bishop d2. Bishop b4. If he goes here, we cannot really ever threaten this knight. So that's kind of a bummer, actually. I think I made a mistake. We go here. He goes bishop f4 with tempo. We'd have to block. But then the knight is kind of looking stupid there. Takes, knight here. Okay, that's actually a little bit annoying. All right, we don't have 36,000 moves, as they say here. So let's go back. This kind of stops knight c5, because that would probably be pretty terrible. Let's just go back, unfortunately. That's kind of a bummer. If you guys want to play each other, do me a favor. You know what? Everyone stop what the hell you're doing. You go to my YouTube. If you're watching on Kick, go to YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch, go to YouTube. And if you're watching on YouTube, go to the green app and the purple app. Go to the other apps. Go to YouTube. Discord link is in the channel. Go to the Discord. Post something on the Discord. I need to get that thing alive and running again. Some games together. Because at one point that was happening. And then I took a giant hiatus. That sounded kind of weird. I don't know why. Giant hiatus. What?
No.
No move suggestions, please. It's against fair play. Yeah, guys. I can't stop move suggestions. I'm not going to look at them, but it's best if you don't. That doesn't look right. That looks off. Bishop f4 looks way stronger. He really is afraid of me long castling. Maybe I could go queen d7 now. If he hits me, I just take and then long castle. And that looks pretty decent. We're going to have to catch up on time here, so... Because I want a castle, and I don't want to castle into g4. For sure do not want to castle into g4. So this looks to be the move. Checks, captures, attacks. Like Phoenix said. Checks, captures, attacks. I go here. Are there any checks? No. Are there any attacks? There's knight c5. Bishop f4 looks kind of like a waste. Knight here doesn't really do much. Nothing. I'm not seeing anything. So we're going to go queen d7. Get ready to long castle. I'm fine trading off the bishop because this position looks really aggressive. I think. Let's see. Here, knight c5, takes, long castles, takes. I mean, he could like try to pin my knight or something, but I don't think I really would care in that case. I have knight d5. I had a rating of 1800 on one account, but I lost it. So now I'm starting a new account and I'm 600. Alrighty. I think we should probably just Ooh, now that he's castled, actually, hold on a sec. Can I play b5 now? b5, knight goes back. Long castles is too sketchy. Do I want to castle long now? Could play knight d5. Creates a threat. Knight d5, you can't go here. Can't go here either. You could take. Takes. We would win the bishop pair if he takes. Although this bishop is not spectacular either. I'm going to short castle. I want to put the rook on the... Ooh, thank you. Bomber, thank you for the follow. How you doing? Yanchik, what's up? Okay, yeah, I'm going to short castle. Let's not take a million years on these moves. I want to short castle and play rook c8. And I'm going to have a lot of pressure down here. But he's probably just going to play c3. He probably should just play c3. But if you play c3, I might eventually be able to take advantage of that knight, that really terrible knight on a4. What's up, SF Bomber? How you doing? Merry Christmas. Guys, if you want to play each other, go onto the Discord, write something, join the Discord. Get that thing going again. There's plenty of people on the server. It's just a bit dead, like I said, because I've been gone. That's the wife. That's the wife. I am doing all right, my friend. We're just doing a little Christmas stream here. Thought it would be nice. Anyone who might be alone for the holidays or not and just bored. That's the wife. Okay, now he goes knight c5. What happens if I just do nothing? Or takes, knight here. That doesn't look great either. Okay, queen here, I get hit with bishop f4. I think this is kind of forcing. Sad to say, I think I have to part with that pawn. That is kind of an awkward pawn. But takes, rook here looks like at least decent. But I am giving up the bishop pair. Yeah, I mean, I ain't playing this. I don't think I'm going to play this. Okay, we got to move. So, playing a little bit too slow. I'll take the knight. It might not be the best move. It probably isn't, but... Yeah, that's my ghost behind me. That's serving me rum. Actually, okay, I can bring the rook over, but now this move looks kind of nice too. Activate my knight. But I think I would rather just double up the rooks. Checks, captures, attacks, nothing. It's just a quick scan. I'm not seeing anything crazy here, so. There takes. Here you could go bishop g4. I don't think I really care about that though. Here doesn't work. Okay, we're gonna go knight, rook d8. d8, bishop g5. Might have to just give up that knight. It's kind of weird. I could take with a knight, but that looks kind of weird. Rook takes, then bishop g5 doesn't work anymore. Maybe. I don't know. It's kind of just instinctual for the other rook.
Ooh.
Oh.
Sushi. You want to wait?
Ouais, je suis en plein milieu d'une partie.
Combien?
Are you hungry?
Oh, wait. Oh,
It could be 15 minutes more.
15?
Yeah. It could be. It can go longer, but it shouldn't go longer. We ordered sushi. What's up, Theodore? Yeah, I don't know. I just kind of instinctively moved the other rook. I can't say why exactly. Cannot say why. I do have a slight advantage. If I have any advantage here, it's just that I'm able to double up the rooks because he can't bring the other one over. So I think I should probably do that. He can't play b4 to protect this, so that's a weakness at the moment. I think this move is pretty simple to play. And that means that I'll own the open d file because my opponent is a pawn up and he has the bishop pair. So I'm going to want to be a bit careful there. And if he goes bishop g5, I'm basically just saying goodnight to that knight, but I don't think it really matters. I'm okay doubling the pawns. I mean, I'm taking towards the center. And yeah, the doubled rooks on the d file. I'm a big advocate, especially if you're a beginner or intermediate player. Take the open files. Take control of the open files. It is so easy to win that way. You're really good and pretty terrible. Why do you say you're terrible? Knight c3. Takes, knight takes. Unfortunately cannot take on c2. Here takes. Doesn't look good either. This looks good, maybe. He can't really push. He can. Actually, he can push, but then if. I think here. There, takes. Yeah, I still am down a pawn there. Could start activating my king. I just am, to be honest. Well, why do you always lose? I want to stop knight b5, actually. I want to take away some squares from the knight. I don't... Oh, there's this move, but still he can play c6. No, he can't, because then I can take it. Oh, hold on a sec. Knight here, and I'm threatening to win the bishop, and then c2 would be loose. Knight here. Ah, no. Bishop there, and that's not good. Okay. Or I could play h6, but it's kind of passive. Yeah, I gotta stop this, I think. Knight b5 threatens knight d6, and that ain't good at all. Mind your time. Thank you for the reminder. Yes, I'm getting very low on time. To be honest, I would say c5 pawn is a strength rather than a weakness, because under what circumstances can you ever win that pawn? Yeah, no, this is not super weak. I agree. I think this pawn is... My opponent didn't play that move out of nowhere. He knew that he would have an isolated pawn here, or a weird pawn on c5, but it does take away some squares, which is why we need to make sure that the knight doesn't get there, like a bishop or something. I guess the bishop could threaten. Oh shit, actually, maybe that's what he wants to do. No, because then I can go here. Okay, this doesn't work or make sense, so we're going to take with the rook. He wants to trade everything down. Okay. Takes. Knight b4 now is a legitimate threat. I don't see how he protects it. He can push, but now the pawn is no longer here, so I think we should go for this. Trying to be conscientious of my time. I don't know why I lose. Well, if you want, we can take a look at a game of yours. Oh, I guess I can just push. You can push. We can go here. Yep. Oh, we can go here, and then if he pushes, we go knight b3. This has got to be the move. We got to start attacking. Who agrees with me? I agree with me. Okay, good. I'm down a pawn, so this is still looking somewhat drawish, other than my crazy time problem, but I feel like I can at least draw this if I play it right. Depending on your level, Bomber, you are most likely losing because of blunders. Up until about 1500 elo, even 1600, 1700 elo, even up to 1900 elo, most games are lost because of blunders. Also really not sure about this. Oh, hey, hold on. What's his name? I didn't know that this dude did Andrea. What's his name? Bocelli did Christmas songs. What? Where is it? Didn't he do any Christmas songs? Okay, I'll do this. I'll find that later. Okay, now, what did I say? We have here threatening to... Oh, we're not threatening to win that pawn. I'm stupid. And my Google Chrome just froze again. Love when it does that. All right, guys. I'm sort of playing off of intuition now. I have to speed up, so here comes a blitz game. It's right, don't worry, I'm still rather new to chess, so I'll just try improving. Oh, well, if you're new to chess, yes, that's different. C3 was a mistake by them, I think. Yeah, we'll see. I don't have the time to think and explain, though, so I'm going to stop talking here, guys, and try to focus. So, please forgive me if I don't respond to people. Last stream I had people, like, freaking out because I wasn't responding to the... Ooh, spacey. Takes. I don't have a pawn. Should probably take there. Takes with a knight. I hope I'm not helping him out here. Let's put the bishop here. It's a monster of a bishop. I don't know. Okay, knight d7 now is a very strong move. He can't protect that pawn. But let's see if he finds it. And if you guys are not aware, I happen to be the clutch master. I'm not sure if that's going to be the case tonight or recently, but I almost consistently win with terrible time control. It's like my thing. We'll see if I can... Okay. Okay, takes there. There. Okay. Okay. Thank you for the follow. It's a good move. Takes. He wants to come here. I will refuse the trade. I should not be trading down with him if I'm down a material. And I don't see... He wants me to take. So I'm not going to help my opponent out. It's very important. Don't help your opponents. He wants me to take there. Yeah, he wants me to take there so he can develop his knight and get into these squares. And I'm certainly not letting that happen. That just makes life easier for my opponent. I want life to be difficult for my opponent. And now I should probably activate my king. As you guys might notice now, the knight has no easy way to get into my position because the bishop is blocking it, so he has to waste a move if he wants to get in here. Ah, okay, that's different. Maybe he'll overextend his pawns. I don't know if that would be overextending or not, but I'm fine just going back here. Sick of... Is my stream cutting in and out? What's going on here? Why would he lose c5? He also moved the knight, or sorry, he moved the bishop so that he can play b4. He wants to protect the weakness on c5, which is a good move. Okay, here and here looks good. We got to play fast here, so I'm going to just kind of play with intuition here. I don't care about h5. I'm expecting f4. What do we do with f4? Do we push? No. We develop the king. I think if f4, I'll just start developing my king. Shit. Okay, c6 is for sure the best move here. Actually, no, c6. Yeah, no, c6 is the best move. I can't go knight here, or he queens. Here, yeah, I can't. Okay, c6 is a really good move. That's not good. Let's play this move while we can. Now, temporarily, c6 isn't possible. He moves back. I'm going to give this check. I think. And then maybe go knight here. Soul Collector. Oh boy, you've been a naughty boy. This guy is a bit of a troll. Sorry, Soul Collector. I'll have a little timeout, a wee timeout of 5 minutes. I do remember that guy from the last stream, unfortunately. Bit of a troll. Nothing wrong with trolls, just I have the right to give a troll a timeout, a 5-minute timeout. Okay, that's scary. That is scary. It's a bit of light trolling. No, it's not a crime. It's not a crime. I didn't ban him. Just a little timeout. Just a wee timeout. I guarantee you he's going to come back very mad, though. Okay, I got 28 seconds. Sucks. Here I get forked. Okay. It's kind of a bummer. White's winning, I think. White is for sure winning. These doubled pawns are kind of the weakness, but it's not easy to exploit them now. You can probably just keep pushing. My king is like somewhat active. But there's some kind of weak squares, but I don't really know what good it does. Oh, actually, yeah, that's what good it does. Okay. Here, takes. Sushis. I'm trying, honey. All right, I've got 38 seconds on the clock, and the guy's got 40 minutes. I'm sorry. You can, honey, you can eat.
No.
Safe. Oh, fuck. Especially now. Okay, this is over. This is over. The stream might be acting up. It's being unstable. I don't know if it's the internet or what. God. God. That was a blunder. Or that was a mistake. I'll just have to go back. Yeah, this game is probably a goner. Unfortunately, we just didn't have compensation. I don't know what is going on. Something's going on with my internet. I'm at 1400 megabytes per second download. All right, guys, I'll be back. I guess I'm going to analyze this afterwards, but I got to eat. We're going to eat. Yeah, it was a little bit of passive play. I'll be back. He's eating every single fish in the sea. What the hell are you guys still doing here? Why 7 people just hung out? I mean, thank you. Kind of expected to come back to an empty, completely empty stream. Yeah, I'm not sure what the hell is going on with my internet, if it's better now or not. Looks like it's okay. Something was going on with my internet. All right. All right. Let's analyze this game real quick. So here's what we're going to do. Analyze without game review. I've been meaning to watch Grandmaster Noel Struder's video about how to analyze games and why analyzing with game review and Lichess is not good. Okay. Up until here, this is all theory. This is all theory. And then I don't know for sure about knight e2. So let's just say knight e2 is where it changes a bit. I think that e6... Actually, I don't know. Maybe e5 is better despite the bishop here. Maybe. Oh, should I have played e5? Oh, I think e5 was maybe the move. This is absolutely not a threat at all. Even if the bishop isn't blunted, I think e5 was the better way to go here. Then this isn't possible. Okay. I think that e5, we missed that. I think e6 is too passive. Yeah, because then I allowed him to play d4, which is a good move. Very passive. I couldn't go here anymore. If we had played e5, bishop c5, I mean, look how much better that would have been. Okay, this move makes some sense because he wants to stop knight b4. I think it's a little bit passive, but whatever. And then queen here, knight a4. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we could have just gone queen d7, and then if d5 long castling would be a blunder. We'd lose a piece there. Here. Yeah, that doesn't work. Okay, so this doesn't work. Okay, I don't know what would have been best here. But for sure, e5 I think was the best move. Okay. We go back. The bishop there look kind of weird. I will admit that. Maybe I should have just gone immediately knight d5. Move a piece forward. If he takes here, this isn't possible. This would be possible. Then just like castle, maybe short or long, I don't know. Okay, castles, knight here. Yeah, knight c5, which we saw coming. Takes. Rook over. Yeah, maybe the f rook would have been better. I don't know. This all seems okay, but we are trading down. We're trading down pieces into an endgame a pawn down, so probably I'm giving my advantage slowly. And then here, someone was saying they thought knight d3 was still better. This was the idea, but then I realized that the knight is technically defending b2. Yeah. From here, it's kind of hard to see what my plan is, though. If he goes here, I don't think it would matter. I don't know. But going back, taking probably not the best move. Trading down pieces while I'm down material. And then this was more passive. Yeah, by the time he played b4, it was looking pretty bad. Yeah, this is just, I think it's probably just lost here. Okay, take a look at the, how is rook c8 though? Oh, it looks like whoever we played might have been watching the stream or something. He added me as a friend. They played a really clean game though. I can't really complain too much. They played a really good game. They only had a couple mistakes. The rest was pure cleanliness. c6 takes. Oh. Queen b6 right away. Knight a4. Knight a4. Queen a5. It's pretty weird. This is pretty weird though. There's no bishop blocking. Oh, and then I'm threatening b5, but and then knight back to c3. And then queen b6 again. Okay. Whatever. Queen b6 is e4 a move. Sorry, e5. e5 is fine. e5 is good. Definitely an option. But white is slightly better. This is an inaccuracy. It wants h6. Okay, h6, I guess, to stop. I don't really know, actually. Maybe to make some space for the bishop. Knight a4 is a mistake. Yeah, knight a4 didn't look like an amazing move to me. But queen back. Instead, it wants queen a6. Really? Queen a6? What the hell is going on here? I don't know about this. Okay. Yeah, this is weird. This is weird. This is starting to look like a computer. Anyways, I go back. Okay. We're roughly even here still. White has an advantage, but it's roughly even. They're almost a point up. So definitely better, but castles, knight c5. c4 was better for white. Definitely makes some sense. Although, does knight b4 work here? No. Okay. Taking is a mistake. Really? Really? Okay, yeah, I could play e5 in response. All right. All right, now white's winning. The rest of the game, white is winning. Knight back to c6 is the best computer line, or knight d3. But white is like 2 points up, so white's like still winning here. Yeah, which means at this point it's probably just like largely winning. Yeah, I never had a chance after this, as long as white plays precisely. Okay, so I basically had some chances here, and the biggest mistake... Yeah, I guess was trading on c5. This was a big mistake. If queen a6 stopped, you know that you're in the shot, right?
Oui.
Yeah. Bah ça va.
Ah non, ça va pas.
T'as éteint?
We went to eat.
Huh?
Okay, tell me how can I be out?
What's wrong with being in the shot?
I'm sorry.
Okay, let's move on to the next game.
Oh shit, my glasses.
Your glasses? Yeah, taking here, so let's understand this. Why is this so bad? That's what we need to understand more. Computers don't tell you this. I mean, in the game review, if we switch to the game review, what is it going to say? Your best move was to move a queen to safety. Doesn't say why. And this is part of why analyzing games like this is not very good. Why is this such a bad move? Chat says hello to Ghost Wifey. Yeah, I'm not talking to anyone. I don't know if... I'm alone, guys. Oh, is kick not online? What's going on? No, kick's online. Okay. Why is this a bad move? Let's think for a second. Takes. This pawn is really powerful. It's hard to attack. It's true. It's hard to attack. No, white can't play b4 to defend it, but they don't really need to defend it all that much just yet. And it does definitely take some squares away. Yeah, I mean, really, I'm just a pawn down here. I'm just a pawn down and I'm trading pieces. So really not what you need to do. I don't really know. Maybe y'all can let me know what you think, why this might be a pretty bad mistake. But as far as I'm concerned, one of the reasons is I'm a pawn down and I have no compensation for it. That's quite simply why. I give away the bishop pair and I'm trading down pieces in an endgame where I have one pawn less, no compensation. How bad was rook c8 here? How bad was rook c8 here? Why not just push b6 and get rid of that pawn? Like at what point? Well, we can't really do that unless we go like queen c7 first. But takes. We can never really play b6 because takes. We drop another pawn. The knight could also have been kicked to a way worse square. Yeah, all right. We're not going to analyze this forever. As far as I'm concerned, this is definitely... I lose the bishop pair. Number one, I give up the bishop pair. Number two, I'm trading pieces. I'm trading queens and pieces in an endgame to an endgame where I'm down a pawn. And it's a somewhat pretty easy win as white, I would say. I know that's what I would say. If I'm up a pawn and I'm just trading down, like I'm probably going to win that endgame. So, all right. I'm going to switch actually to 10-minute because I'm going to do 2 more games, guys. And yeah, I can't do super long games. So we're going to switch to 10 minutes. And I'm going to have to concentrate a little bit more. The bishop was way more valuable than that bishop too. Yeah. Tu m'envoies un message? I'm going to play a very special song for you guys. Do you understand? Do you understand what this means? A very special song indeed. Here we go. Switching things up a bit. Even going to turn up the volume a little bit because the song is so good. All right, 1926 from the US. We get the white pieces. Play d4. Bishop f4. e3. c3. d2. Knight d2. Okay, so here, does this work? No, this doesn't work. Let's see if our opponent goes for this. Here, takes. Let's see if they're going to go for this. Pretty sure c2, queen c2 is the best move here. And they might try to go for this, thinking I don't know this trap. It currently does not work. Okay, that's a weird move. Bishop g4 here. What if I take on c5 and play knight b3? I think I can just play knight f3 here. Here, there, takes. All right, I'll just keep developing. Nothing's particularly special about that move, I think. Let's maybe ask the bishop a little question here. For some reason I feel like taking is maybe a good move, but no, in this case it kind of just... Let's Ask my opponent, what's that bishop doing? Takes, knight here. Uh-huh. Here, takes. I think I messed up. That's okay. Here he pushes. Can't spend too much time on the clock. Watching the stream and driving. No. No. That's a good move. But we don't really have a choice. We're gonna have to take. And he's gonna push. We're gonna go here, castles, there. Okay, b3 is not possible. I think we need to. We could play g4 first. Bishop e2. All right. I think I also kind of misplayed this. Yeah, I missed bishop f5 here. I probably should have just gone queen b3 here. I need to go over my London lines again. I think at some point we can push here. I'm going to castle first. We can go here. No, maybe we can't yet. Here, if he pushes and takes, looks okay. Queen c1, I think, is also a move. Oh, I could lock the position now, actually. But then this kind of becomes a weakness. Do we jump the knight into the position? Probably. 95. 95 is important. If they go 94, I'm going to have to take. Well, I guess I don't have to, but I think I'm going to. F5 bishop about to win this game. Yeah, it is pretty strong. I don't know if I would go that far. I was just watching a game with Magnus versus Kramnik. Same position. Kramnik had the F5 bishop. I think I can play F3 now. and prepare e4. Does this work here? Takes. No, it doesn't. G4. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe G4. Bishop just goes back here, though. I'm thinking here's... Oh, I don't know if that looks... Okay, interesting. You should have gone there, I think. Okay. I'll put on some random music. That move doesn't look entirely right. Because now I really have control over the e4 square. So now this f5 bishop is going to take a big hike. Big hike. All right, I got a blitz play. I gotta switch to blitz now. This bishop sucks. That's why I never typically let the bishop on f5. It's risky. Risky. Knight b3, what? The blunder. Ay, ay, ay. Playing too slow. I think I was winning at the end there if I didn't have less time. I'm not playing great tonight. Yeah, queen c2 is just a bad move. Don't play like that. But I want to see queen b3, c4. Nope, sorry, Roy, not playing viewers right now. But Merry Christmas. Queen b3, c4, queen c2. This doesn't work anymore. Okay, that's why. He wanted to bring the bishop out here so he could play e6 and then go back. Actually, I see his plan now. But yeah, queen b3 is just straight up a better move. Here he's threatening bishop f5, knight h4. All right, that's kind of weird. If he does something like this, h3. This isn't possible. Okay. All right, that's kind of weird, but all right, we get here. Black's definitely better, but I feel like they misplayed this a little bit. Takes. Yeah, it was weird. They gave me e4, so now I'm equalized. This is a mistake. Back, okay. That's not good. Rook a1. It wants a rook a1. Bishop e5. A miss. Rook a, what the hell kind of move is this? Alright, rook a1. Wants me to go rook a1. They take here. This actually did work. I was worried that I blundered, but actually black blundered here because I forgot that the bishop hits the rook, and I was up a piece here. So yeah, I was straight up winning this, but there's just not enough time. I played too slowly. And taking was a mistake here. I needed to go, what? King g3, just do nothing. Takes. Oh, right, this is protected. Oh my god. That was never a threat, okay. Yeah, at the end there, that was just not enough time. All right, I gotta play faster. What's up, Ash? Merry Christmas. I want to show the position bar, guys, but my OBS is acting really stupid. And if I like create a new scene, it messes with everything. So don't worry about the evaluation bar. Don't worry about the evaluation bar. Oh, that song is great. Okay, we'll play the last game here. I gotta definitely play faster. We know that much. Estonia. Got the black places, black pieces. Play a Scandinavian. All right, I have had this move played against me somewhat recently, so luckily I looked into this line. That's not the best move, I don't think. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's a move. I'm just trying to remember. Yeah, I don't know about that because we have knight c6 threatening knight d4. Obviously, we don't care if they take the queen. And I can tell already this guy's potentially going to be someone who just plays really fast. Like, really fast. This is now a weakness. Here. Long castles. Here we can just take. We'll go back first. This is something I learned in London. If the structure... Wow, they're just really going for it, huh? Well, we want to play e6 anyways to let out our bishop, so this is a pretty obvious move. If the structure with black pawns on d5 and c4 arises... Okay. My opponent is not really thinking. Yeah, they're not thinking at all, so I'm just going to... I'm just going to take advantage of that. They're literally just playing like a blitz game here. I can even hit him with bishop b4 here. Just go for quick development. And black is not able to support with b5, then white should play b3 and has massive threat of bishop b takes c4. Takes, knight takes is the issue. Ah, hold on. I think we have tactics here, maybe. Takes, king takes. He's in a check. Yeah, I think my opponent blundered. Takes, takes, check. He blocks, I win. Yeah. Why is he playing so fast? I beat a CM in Blitz yesterday. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Well done. All right, not only is that a rook, it's a free rook. He wants to go here, huh? Here, here. We can't play this, or can we? Takes here. I mean, this is really the only move, right? Like, if we want to hold on to the bishop, I'm not just going to give him a free bishop. I feel like we need a counterattack here. And my opponent's going to just start playing super fast. He's going to try to flag me. This is usually how these kinds of games go. When the person blunders, they're going to try to flag. Okay, so here, takes, rook here, bishop there. I feel like I should play this move. Like right now, actually. He can't go rook here because I'll just take the bishop. We'll look after the game. Feel free to remind me. Okay, well now we get to escape with the bishop, so that's good. And we can actually now here takes there. Actually, we can just go here. Get ready to double up. I'll play h6. I'll have to go back this way too, which looks awful. And I don't see how he can stop h6. Could actually win a pawn here too. That's just checkmate in one. Oh, that's a nasty checkmate. That's a weird looking checkmate, isn't it? Rooks cover the dark square. Yeah, I don't know why that guy was just playing really, really fast. That was like unnecessarily fast. Okay, so you were saying this is something I learned in London. If the structure with black pawns on d5 and c5 arises, c5, d5 and c4, d5 and c4, d5, well, we got c4. Not sure what structure you're talking about. You missed knight takes on f7. Okay, I did remember this move, so that's good. To the weird c4. That is a move. It's not amazing. I mean, the computer marks it as a mistake, but I did remember that queen e4 check is the best move. And then, yeah, that's kind of weird, though. Let me go back to g6. I feel like knight takes here was maybe better, but I don't know. Okay, knight c6. Yeah, and this doesn't do anything. This actually kind of just helps me. I want to play e6 anyways to open up my bishop. So like here, this isn't possible anymore. Okay. Ooh, long castles is a blunder. What? What? Oh. Is this it? That's a tricky move. That is a very tricky move. I still get 2 pawns for the piece, but... Or we have this. Wow, the computer just hates this. Okay, because this is being threatened. All right, I don't think my opponent would have seen that, but... Yeah, I could tell right here they were just going to play really fast without thinking. So I kind of got away with this, but I probably should have taken a little bit longer to think here. And they did. I counted on that. They blunder a pawn, bishop b4 check, and this was pretty... I felt like this was wrong. If nothing else, I get really fast development, and I'm up a pawn now, and I have a better position. I have the open d file, I have a nice knight, and those pawns might be overextended. All right, good. Knight d4 is best here. There's just too many threats. I'm counterattacking with a bigger threat. And you can't save the bishop and save the fork, really, as far as I can tell. I guess you could go here, but that looks awful. Anyways, okay, takes. Knight rook d7. Happy with this move. There's really nothing that they can do. I'm getting ready to double the rooks, but also defending on f7. Drop the bishop back. Black, for the record here, is winning 5 points up, so completely dominating. I could have taken here, but I just felt like, let's not give white the open file, even if I can contest it. Knight f2. Wait, what? Here, rook h to d8. Yeah, it says rook h to d8 is the best move, so why is it saying it's not the best move now? Whatever. e5. Someone was saying, you missed knight takes on f7. I don't think I ever missed that. Oh, let's see here. Takes. No. Takes. No, I didn't miss that. Takes. This is winning. This is absolutely winning. That's what knight takes d7 or f7 would look like here. That's the only point they could have taken it. Here. Yeah, if they take here, I just take. And if they take here, if you're talking about here, then I just literally win the knight. That's why I played rook d7. Rook d7 was a multi-purpose move. It's getting ready to double the rooks. I can play h6 and force the knight out without weakening the pawns. And yeah, and it protects f7. Now, by the time I got to this point and the bishop came back safely to c6, I pretty much could tell this was absolutely, like, no way that I lose this. No possible way. in the London, I mean the previous. James, why is it a threat? Sorry, I had to go for a moment. I mean the previous game. Oh, the previous game. The previous game. Because the previous game was a London. What are you saying? Okay. If the structure with black's pawns on d5 and c4 arises. d5 and c4. Oh, right. Okay, so d5 and c4. Yeah. This is the really common. It's usually really good for whoever gets to play this. If the queen is here, in my opinion. Because if it's not, it's most of the time it's a mistake to push c4. Because you can counterattack with this. Just to give you guys an example, like, I don't know, imagine they go here. It's a mistake. I'm pretty sure it's immediately a mistake. Because you can go here, 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 here. They can never take. They're just losing a pawn, basically. But when the queen is out, hold on. How do I fix this? Whoops. Hold on, guys. Sorry. So you're saying when the d4 and c4 pawn structure, black is not able to support with b5, then white should play b3 and has a massive... Okay, but they could play b5 here, right? Which they did. At some point, didn't they? Not right away. Did I even analyze? I did analyze this game just now, right? Why don't I remember? Queen here is bad, but hold on. Sorry, guys. Thanks. A3. Yeah, probably should have. I should have played A3 right away. I think you have to. Knight H4 is still best. Probably he'd go here. Rook C1. Can't go here, so he has to go all the way back. Knight H to F3. Yeah, and this never really works. Okay. All right, guys. I think that I'm going to call it there. We did we played a few games. I'm back to 1931, so lost a couple games. Honestly, that first guy played a really, really solid game, though. And I played too passively. Second game, played a silly move. Queen C2 is just bad. Also probably kind of played a little passively. And then I played too slowly. I was actually going to win that second game. In this game, we got the win. So, what's up, Raxos? Sorry, I didn't... Merry Christmas. Thank you. Yeah, I apologize, guys, if I ever don't respond right away. I've got all the streaming platforms up. I have Twitch and Kick and YouTube, so sometimes I miss some chats. Hope you're well, Raxos. All right, guys, have a Merry Christmas. Hit that subscribe button and follow button, will ya? Let's see if we can get someone to hit that button right freaking now. I'm going to sit and wait here, actually. Either everyone who's watching on Twitch and Kick, which is not a whole lot of people, have already followed, or there's someone who's watching and has not yet followed. And we're just going to wait for the cool animation. Let's give it a second. I don't have it for YouTube. I actually don't know how to set up the follow or subscribe notifications. I don't know if that exists for YouTube. And since I've started streaming again, I have not yet gotten a raid. But I have a fun, cool little animation for if someone raids the channel. Oh, shit. And Jingle, thank you for the follow. I just realized Jingle followed while I was eating sushi, I think, because I would have gotten the notification. Thank you. We're still waiting. We're still waiting. We're still waiting. Chérie, ça va? Avance. Tu veux switcher? Comme tu veux. Lire. Hein?
Encore jouer?
Non, je pense essayer. Voir comment ça se passe avec toi.
Je pense que je suis lancée pour écrire.
Ouais.
Tu veux basculer là-bas? Tu veux lire?
I'm gonna play a little bit more. I'm not gonna play rapid. I'm gonna play like some.
Peut-être une désorganised bee.
Yeah.
Ah bon, toi tu mens.
Non, c'est juste. Là, j'ai gagné. Je vais pas rejouer parce que si je perds, ça va me. Donc là, je vais jouer avec les spectateurs. Voilà. Voilà. Bon, 10 minutes, 15 minutes de plus 15 minutes, 20 minutes Tu me dis. Parce que là, ça va être des parties de 3 minutes, plus ou moins.
Je peux écrire pendant que tu lis.
Quoi?
Je peux écrire pendant que tu lis.
Tu me dis. Écris. Tu me dis quand t'as envie de changer. Je peux quitter à n'importe quel moment. 15-10 pool is hard to find. I had to switch to 10-10. No, I was playing rapid games, Sebastian. Now I'm playing viewers. But here's what we're going to do, guys. I'd like to make this useful for people. I'm going to play a little bit longer. We're going to play some viewers. I want someone who is below 1,000 elo. No, how about this? Someone who's below 1,300 elo. If you're below 1,300 elo on chess.com, put something in the chat. And if you'd like to play me, and we'll play a little, like, educational... This music's probably, like, blasting your guys' ears, sorry. Play a little educational run. Come on. Come on now. Come on. Who wants to play? Who wants to play? When did I get so fluent? I've been fluent in French for a while. Depends on the day, though, you know? I'm pretty sure James meant if the queen is on g6 and black can't push the b pawn. If the queen is on g6, you mean b6? Theodore. Hey, Merry Christmas, Dobromir. Yep. All right. I'm going to write down really quick. We got Theodore first. Theodore, what's your name on chess.com? Then we can play Dobo. We had someone on Twitch earlier that was saying, I don't know if Roy is still watching, but Roy, if you are there, now is the time. You play like a 400. Someone just challenged me, but Theodore is first here, I believe. Tell me what your name is on chess.com so I know. And do it unrated blitz, please. Unrated 3-minute blitz. Unrated 3 minutes blitz. Unrated 3 minutes blitz. Oh, okay, go ahead. You can send another invite. Switch windows here. Send that invite right on over. Oh, it's already there. All right, we'll do 5-minute for the first one. And then after this, let's do 6-minute, guys. Wait a second. Oh, shit. I'm going to mess up my animations. Damn it, I wanted to play an animation. But I can't do that. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. We got d4. Oh, interesting. I don't know this as well. But I know that e6 is a move. I'm just still going to play this like a Nimzo. We are threatening. We'll do a little educational session. We're threatening knight takes c4. We can still play that actually right now. Knight e4. Knight e4. Alrighty. Now, usually we can play f5 to back this knight up, but I don't really know what happens in this situation. But we do have to do something because we would be blundering if we don't take it. So I'm going to go ahead and snap the knight. I think that it's the best move in this case. We'll figure out what to do with this afterwards. Okie dokie. I could take and double the pawns, but I don't think I really want to. Probably b6. Let's see what happens. I'll show you guys something. Although we do have to be a little bit careful because this knight is kind of awkward. I can trap my knight if I'm not careful. Let me just think for a second. There. There. Okay. Here. 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 There. I might get into trouble. I might get into trouble, but no, I think I'm okay playing this. Who wants to hit that follow button right now? If you are watching on Twitch and Kick. All right, this is the move that I was worried about. This is the move that I was worried about. Yes, it is. Okie dokie. It's possible. It's totally. I think these are pretty findable moves. Alrighty. Okay. Takes. This is kind of crazy. Takes. I'm playing very slowly. A minute 30. No one wants to hit the follow button, hey? My. What are we going to do about that? What are we going to do about that? What are we going to do about that? All right, we're going to have to get developed here and definitely challenge white's center. Definitely. But yes, white has played very well. Mr. Theodore has played very well indeed. Unfortunately, well, I don't need the castle, actually. I don't need to. And to be honest with you, I might not. I might not. I might play rook g8. I'm going to do it. I'm going to be a crazy guy. If it goes here, we'll go knight c6. Probably go knight c6 anyways. And since we're playing a lower rated opponent, I'll probably try to just trade down to an endgame. And this bishop is amazing now. If he goes knight there, knight f3, I won't do anything about it. I don't think this really threatens anything. But he's got to develop the knight somehow. No crazy moves to worry about at the moment. That is a good move. I think I'll play this, though. We're also can prepare c5. Right. Okay, I have to play fast here. Feeling a little bit claustrophobic. That does not work, does it? Ay, ay, ay. Bishop a6 is a move. If he pushes, probably go knight e4. Yeah, I don't love the fact that my queen like cannot get out here. Uh-oh. Oh. That was making me sweat. Well played, sir. Well played. All right, yeah, I don't really know theory here. Give me 1 second, guys. I had Dobo down next. I just want to look at this really quick. Okay, bishop b4 does not work here, actually. Nothing about what I did in the opening here was good. And I should have taken the bishop. This move was sketchy. White's slightly better, but I'm not totally lost. I wasn't sure if I was like losing a piece here. Did find knight c5. Dobo, what's your name again? Okay, I got your username. Takes. Black is now slightly better here. Half a point up. This move probably would have been better just to develop the knight, I assume. Let's see what the computer says. Yeah, knight e2 is the best move. I mean, we're breaking opening principles here. We're moving the same piece twice. And this doesn't really create much of a threat. I'm not castling that way anyways. I can't castle. Although knight a6, the computer does not love. Wants knight c6, which makes some sense. They go here, we just take the bishop, so... Okay, I should have seen knight c6. Okay, c5, that's a mistake. Okay, and then yeah, this just ended in a blunder. Otherwise, before this, it's an even game. So, well played. And be careful what you say, I'll be stream sniping. All right, here we go. We're playing Mr. Dobo now. Where do the challenges show up here? There we go. All right, I gotta play faster. Here we go. Stream sniping. Let's play this fun stuff. That's a challenging line. Tricky stuff. Okay. Why is it? Oh, it's. Hold on a sec, guys. Sorry, I had two chess.com pages open. It was making like weird double noises. And now my Google Chrome is freezing on me. Okay, here we go. Soul Collector. I don't think we have anyone next in the queue, do we? I think you can play you next, yeah. Oh, maybe James. James, I don't know if you wanted to play next. I don't know what rating you are. We're supposed to be doing under 1300, but let me know, James. I guess I'll play Bishop B7. Probably D5 here. And then knight here. I could maybe play G6 and fianchetto the bishop. I don't really know. Be pretty crazy. I don't think. I'm not going to say anything. He's watching the stream. Yeah, Norm Groyd played a really good game there. Alrighty. Can't play rapid, but we can play unrated blitz. 3 minutes. 3-minute unrated. That's a good move. Hmm. Sorry, I gotta do blitz. Don't have time for a rapid game, nor the energy. It's playing really well. Very well. When I'm down on time. Alright, I gotta play fast. And I need to stop queen coming out there. Getting a little bit sketchy here. Oh, that's a good move. Ay, 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 ay. You guys are making me sweat. Good lord. Well played, Dobo. Well played. Playing really bad games. D4 has definitely been my weakness as of late. Yeah, I've also changed systems, and that makes it a bit harder for me. If I don't play a straight up Nimzo Indian, I'm not as good with the opening, because typically I don't play this. Typically against D4, like against this, I would, well, I'll just play D5 right away, and maybe play for like C5. But yeah, this is not good. You got a knight on E5, which is good. I should have gone bishop D6. Holy crap. Oh, that's James. I recognize this now. All right, I'll play James really quick. Very strong opponent. Yeah, I'm actually losing here. Oh, but no, that was... The knight sack was not necessary. Now I'm winning. Now I'm losing, probably. Then it came down to a matter of time. Well played. Yeah, good game. Okay. James is next, then we can play Soul Collector, and that might be it for tonight, guys. Yeah, James was next, though. What is with your guys' D4? What are you trying to do to me? Take it easy. Take it easy on me. All right, we're playing a serious opponent here, so I gotta focus. And I shouldn't play this. Yeah. I shouldn't play this. It's not good. We gotta get a time advantage. That's gonna be important here. $2,265. You guys might hear me heavy breathing into the microphone. And I just want you to know that I am stressed. But this is a fun game. Taking out c6 does make my bishop look pretty awkward. Ooh. Ooh. Ew. Why isn't James... Uh-oh. James is disconnecting. No. I shall not win like this. It would not be honorable. Oh, no. No. James, no. Let's take a look at this really quick. That was a fun game. Oh, wow. James was playing definitely a better game, just for the record. Yeah, this was silly. You can get away with this and like blitz and bullet against lower rated opponents. This is probably not very good. But I do really like the system against the London. This is like a really strong, it can be a really tricky, strong opening because you immediately basically put pressure on the dark squares and b2, but it's different because he played c4. And I actually haven't seen that very much. Usually, if they play this, like this is very tricky to play against. This is really, really not fun to play against. But he didn't do that. He played c4. Anyways, this is garbage. Can't play this right away, can I? I can, but it's probably not great. Okay. All right. Here. Bishop g7. d6 is better. D takes. Oh. Wait, really? Knight b to d7. Okay. Okay. d6. c5's a mistake. Great. White is better here. White is much better here. King g7, huh? Okay. Yeah, that's not a move I was going to find with a minute and something. Rook d8, queen c1. White's straight up better here. You played well, though. I disconnected. Yeah. I felt like, well, it's weird. I felt like I was playing better than I actually did. The computer says I was not really playing better. But keep in mind, guys, the time does matter in a blitz game. So it is a blitz game. And I could have, as long as I survived, I could have tried to flag, depending on how fast he plays. Okay, nuclear defector. I think this will be the last game, guys. I'm going to go chill out. I do not see any... Hold on. Dude, what is going on with my frickin'... I don't know what is going on with my Google Chrome. It keeps freezing. It's really annoying me. I don't see any incoming challenges. But I guess I can send one out. Alrighty. Challenge. We'll give you, how about this nuclear or soul collector? We'll give you a slightly longer game, a 5-minute game. Unrated. I do unrated. Count me in for the next time you play, viewers. Oh no, I'll play you, Sebastian. Again, what is going on with my Chrome? Dude, this is driving me nuts. Absolutely nuts. I'll play Mr. Sebastian, and that'll be the last one. Something really weird is going on here with my Google Chrome. I don't know what this is, but it's annoying me. Yeah, that's what I usually play, to just immediately neutralize the bishop on f5. Probably, it's like, it's not necessarily the best, but it's easier to play, at least on blitz and bullet games. If it were a classical game, though, it depends on the position. I just know in a lot of cases, bishop d3 is not the best move, but it's a good move. Maybe he goes here. In which case, knight c3. Actually, if there, I can maybe... No, I can't play that. We'll trade the queens. Oh, mama. There goes my rook. Well, maybe not. Only one move to save the rook. There's no light squared bishop, so ça va. Yeah, Wesley, I've hung my bishop taking that g5 pawn far too many times. Yeah, it's a stupid trick. I've fallen for it too a lot in London, and then I started playing it myself. Oh, this is very... Okay, what is happening here? Okay, did not see this coming. Oof. He has a draw, forced repetition. Yeah, maybe. Quoi? Bah quoi? Ouh! Tour C1, gagner une pièce, dommage pour lui. Tour C1. Did I miss? Well, hold on, we'll look at that afterwards. Now I think that I will put the... Okay, let's go here. Put the pawns on dark squares, but first I have to not blunder this pawn. Pawns are even now. I don't know if this loses or not. It damages my pawn structure. Probably not great. Very well played game, though, especially for a 300 rated opponent. I think this is losing. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 ay. Well, what can I say, guys? He played a very good game. Oof. Okay, I just got my ass kicked by a 300. Don't know what else to say there. But what's your rating? What's your rapid rating? You say you're bad at blitz. Well, you played extraordinarily well for a 500 or a 300. Either way. I mean, Takes. Black's better here. Started to equalize here. Yeah, I mean, like, even just in terms of an endgame, this was at least 1,000 level play, at the very least. I'm actually better here now. But I missed this opportunity. Okay, c'est déjoué, tour C1, loupé. Rook C1. When did I miss that? I was looking at Rook C1. Are you sure? Hold on. At what point? There's knight here, which is pretty crazy. That's a crazy move. Because it's hitting my rook, and I pretty much have... Right here? Hold on. Rooks avant cavalier E2. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait, what did I... Oh, yeah. That's why, at this point, like, right away, I was like, whoa. I saw the rook here, and I was like, whoa. How am I immediately losing? That's, like, crazy. Taking with the queen here is a blunder. Oddly enough. Because of this crazy continuation. Because takes, queen takes, bishop takes, knight b3, threatening rook c1, which is basically unstoppable. I either lose the bishop, which I was actually thinking about just sacking the bishop. And then I needed to play... really, though? Rook takes, knight e2. Oh, well, I'm not sacking... Yeah, I'm already up a pawn, so I'm just giving a pawn back. Okay. So then here... Knight f3 is a blunder. Bishop g3 is best. Yeah. I typically don't like take with the queen and then take here because ooh. Welcome. Batsko, thank you for the raid. How's it going, everyone? Holy cow. Rate of 47. Hey, you guys all got to see the raid animation. There you go. Took a moment to do that, to make that. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas. Yeah, I got annihilated. Absolutely annihilated here. I had a chance after here. This is roughly even. I feel like I played this endgame okay. I was thinking about playing knight d1, but it just seemed kind of passive. I was thinking maybe the rook will come over, like over here. I don't know. Here it actually wants rook d1. Okay, that actually makes some sense, because now this is all protected. If he takes, I take. And then I own the d file. Okay. And then... and then... This was really tricky. This could have gone either way. Because my king gets in there, it would have been alright. I was trying to figure out how to stop Black's king. But this is, again, really, really good play for a 400, because he thought, either he saw it or not, that if by playing h5, it prevents me from playing g4, which is what I wanted to play here. Or no, I needed to play this so the king couldn't get in. But let's just say, guys, I play king d4, and what's up, Blizzard? Thank you again for the raid. God, I have a yeah, 1 second here. Let's test this out. See if this works. There you go. Shout out to Batsko. Go check them out. I appreciate it. Okay, so king d4 here, and the point is he can either play e5 check, but that's probably a blunder, because then I can scoot up with my king, and now he can no longer get in here. So by playing h5 here, he's preventing me from playing g4, although the computer doesn't seem to like that. Whoa. What? What? Wait, what? Wait, here? What it just says? Oh, a4. Okay, so this is a blunder because of a4? So I guess I just don't do anything. I should have just not done anything here. And if he ever pushes, then I'm winning. But then h3 is a miss. g4 takes. This is still a draw, so I messed up. Okay, king c5 is bad. I should have gone c4. I guess because this is basically like a case of opposition. Bats is a Ghost streamer and variety gamer. Oh, Ghost streamer. Welcome, everyone. Yeah, this is like opposition, sort of, with the pawns. So we don't want to move, actually. This is frozen over here. These pawns are not anything to worry about. And we just don't want to move the king, I guess, because, yeah, he gets in here. And he's closer to queening, which I should have seen that. He could also go over here and gobble up my weak pawn. Okay. What's up, Wes? How's it going? All right. I'll play some Blitz since we got a little raid here. We'll play a little bit of Blitz. Play a little bit of Blitz for you guys. I'm going to play some random Blitz, though. I suppose I could try to get my Blitz rating a bit higher. Chérie, ça va? J'ai eu un raid. Tu sais ce que c'est un raid?
C'est quoi un raid?
Il y a un autre streamer qui vient avec plein de gens. Du coup, j'allais quitter, mais je joue un peu plus.
Like he breaking in your party with his friend.
Ouais. J'ai eu le Godzilla animation. Je te rappelle? Très bien. All right. I'll play some Blitz for you guys for a little bit since we got all these people. Ash Ketchum, welcome. We should open the window. No, it's freaking hot. One sec, guys. We gotta open the window. It might close. Okay. Can I show a chaotic friendly game I just played? Sure. Send me the PGN. I don't know if it's going to work when you put it in the the chat. Hold on a sec. Let me see if this works if I copy and paste. It does. All right, we're looking at a quick viewer game, and then I'll play a little bit of Blitz, some random Blitz. Our boy here, I'm assuming is... I actually don't know. Whoa, but I see this is a 900 versus a 2100. Paulus, okay. What's going on here? What's with the rating difference? Okay. Oh, wow. Was this going to be a Traxler? No. Sharp stuff. This is why I don't play E4 anymore. What move does white have here? Castles. Castles, H6. Knight F3. E4. Okay. All right. Bishop C5. You can choose it under random game selection on chess.com. A3. Why is this a blunder? Oh, right. All right. Who spots the tactic? Same-ish, different toilet. I've never heard that expression. Who spots the tactic? Spot it out. Call it out. Do it now. What's the tactic here? Why is this a blunder? We're going to wait. Nowadays, I just play unrated rapid to avoid tilting. Understandable. All right, no one's shouting it out. Yeah, bishop takes f2. This knight is undefended, so bishop takes f2. Oh, what? King takes f2. Oh, wait, what? Wait, what? Check. This doesn't work, right? It's not one of those traps. No, it's not where the traps were. They King e1. Okay, well, the computer says this is a miss, but I just straight up don't agree. In terms of being a human, like, I'm sorry. Here, bishop takes f2 is fine. Because at the end of this line, unless they play this perfectly, even if they do play it perfectly, black is just better. And like, who would you rather play here? I'm sorry. I think I would rather play the black pieces. Anyways, okay, so a3. Oh, here we go. This is what they played. Check, knight g4. Ooh, that's not, that cannot be the move. Oh. No queen d4? Oh. Oh boy. Queen f4, brilliant. So takes mate. Queen blocks, but then you have this check. Yeah, and now it's me. Wow. That is a fried liver attack for you, or whatever you want to call the, or no, sorry, not the Greek gift. What is this called? Whatever. I don't know. The sacrifice. All right. I'll play a couple blitz games, y'all. See if maybe I can get my rating back up a wee bit. I think. Um. Hmm. Hmm. Mama. Really wanting to play this move right now. Let's play rookie one though. Let's just take it easy. Let's play knight f3. And that would be a blunder. How is everyone's Christmas going? Happy Christmas. Merry Christmas. Look, I feel like this move is being like dying to be played right now. They go here, we can take. This takes a check. Right. I'll put the Christmas music back on, actually, in a second. Oof. Take it easy. Where's my Christmas playlist? Ouch. Ouch. I'll let him go there. Holy crap, how am I down to 1 minute? My opponent is down. Yeah, whoa, what happened at the time? What happened to the time? The pods are pretty stable, though, I feel like. Don't care. Don't care about these pawns. Do what you want. I'm going for the jugular. I'm going to cause you pain. Big time pain. Ooh, gotta be a little bit careful here. Oh, that was a blunder. That's okay, I have to just sack. Oh, mama. I cannot play like this. Too slow. How did my opponent play so fast? Ay, ay, ay. I gotta play much faster. Much, much faster. All right, guys. All right. We gotta show our opponents the meaning of haste. This is fine, but I just played so slow. My opponent played so quickly. And I even was winning. Too bad. I could have played this ending much faster. This was unfortunate. I needed to just take first. Just get rid of that last pass pawn. That's right. That was the warm-up game. We were missing the warm-up game. That was the warm-up game. Speed. All right. Speed. Speed. This is not right. What I just played here, just so you guys know. Wait, what? That looks wrong. That looks really wrong. Whoa, hold on. All right, I'm gonna actually slow down here for a second because this is. Oh, wait, no, okay. I'm down 2 pawns. I thought I blundered a piece. This bishop is gone. The goner. That's it. It's a KO. I wish I could switch. I have my animations I need to turn on. Oof. Oof. Ah. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Abso-frickin-lutely brutal. There's a taste of the Scandinavian venom. Yeah, what did I say? E4 doesn't work here. It's when the knight comes out to F3. But I figured it's a blitz game. They might mess up. Alrighty. Welcome in everybody. How about we get one new follower on Twitch right now? How about right now? We are waiting. We are waiting. I'll give a shout out. I'll give a nice big shout out. Don't be shy. What's up, Flaffies? How's it going? Making me very sad, everyone. Very sad indeed. So very sad. Okay. I think this move is actually kind of dangerous now. That king is looking pretty lonely. Oh boy, I'm playing too slow. Oh, I just blundered. Oh dear. Oh boy, that hurts me. That hurts me very bad. Why did I do that? Why didn't I just trade the queens off? That was stupid. Okay, now we have to avoid queen trades. Dearie me. This is gonna be hard. All right. Uh-oh. Okay. I don't think there's any way to avoid that queen trade. We're gonna have to put pressure on this way. The time is getting low. Trying to make it harder for black to develop here. Right. Oh, right. Oh. This is lost. This is lost. I should not have blundered that bishop. We're just going to try to be tricky. Probably just blunder a fork. I want him to play a6 though. Probably should just play rook e7. Uh-oh. If he finds that, I'm going to resign. Oops. Oola. Oola. Ooh, boy. Well, we have a draw. I think. Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't play that move. Don't do it. Ay, 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 ay. Thank you, Mural, for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the follow. How you doing? How you doing? I play too slow and I blunder my bishop. Alright, guys, we're winding down. We're winding down. Seriously, I was about to call the stream and then we got a raid. This was bad. I also don't like this song. I'm all for Christmas songs, but yeah, the rest of this game isn't really. This was just lost after the bishop blunder. Ooh, Beach Boys. I was Lorenzo. Great game. Unlucky time. Lorenzo. Oh, the Trumpowski attack. Wait, but oh wow. I don't know how to play against this. The game just before, I'm assuming. No. Okay. Let's just. I don't know what I'm doing. There's some sense to what I'm doing. This is a threat, I believe. There's no discovered attacks. Takes. Oh, no, that doesn't work. No. Let's go here. Let's go here, and then I've... Am I blundering? Am I blundering? Bishop and tower versus 2 tower game. Oh, that's a clever move. I'm not going to take it, though. No, sir. No, sir. No. No. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas. He really wants me to take that knight, huh? Really wants me to take it. Well, if you are so insistent, then yes, I will take it. By force. I know. That bait. The audacity. I'm straight up just going to take this way. This is solid looking. Okay, I do need to play a little bit faster, though. This is covered. Don't worry. Don't worry. I know you really want to play bishop h7 check. I get it. I get it. I get it. But I will force the queens off the board. Okay, that he really wants to play it. Rook is covered. And... oh, that's kind of annoying, though. Okay, I need to play faster. Why do I keep doing this to myself? Why am I... ugh. Come on. Come on. I just can't keep doing this. I can't keep playing so slow. Okay, I'm going to play one more game, guys. Last game, and I'm not going to lose on time. That is frustrating. I continue to play decent games, but slow games. My opponent really wanted the tactic. Yeah, okay, I need to play faster. Predictions for the World Rapid and Blitz. Someone asked me that earlier, but it was taught to steal. I don't know, honestly. I don't know. Not really sure. Not really sure. Play d4 now. Oh. My. Where's that knight gonna go? Ow. Okay, we have to sack. Whoops. Turns out we played good, but not fast. Come on. Don't see it. Don't see it. Yes. 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 Yeah. Not completely over, though. Oui, monsieur. Oui. 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 Bishop's annoying me. What do I want to do about that bishop? Just get out of that. Actually. I will sack the rook for this bishop. I think that I'm going to do that. In fact, what if I just play this move right now? Take the rook. I don't want it anymore. You can have it. Okay, that should do it. Force some trades. That's a very dangerous move, actually. Feisty. Stubborn bastards. Stubborn. Good lord, dude. Good lord. Good lord. I need to get my other rook into the game. Still winning, but not really how I wanted to convert this. This is so bad. This is so bad. Oh, that was bad too, though. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. It was so bad. That was so bad. Alright, guys. I'm gonna end it there. My heart is like racing. I'm gonna have a heart attack. I'd rather not have a heart attack on Christmas Day. At least I didn't play slow. Dude, my opponent put up such a fight here. This is really annoying. But this is kind of crazy because I had to sack a piece. And then we got some tricks. Yeah, this was really annoying. I just wanted to trade pieces and simplify. My opponent made it extremely difficult to do so. I thought this was tricky too, because now I'm threatening mate. Of course, I didn't do that. Dude, Jesus. This was just absolutely nuts. And I blunder a queen. Then they blunder. And then I blunder. And then they blunder. And then I blunder. Now black is winning. And then I had to convert that. Oh. Okay, thank you guys. Merry Christmas to everyone. I'm calling it. I'm gonna go watch some Stranger Things, right? An episode? Stranger Things. Have a Merry Christmas, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Forget the camera's that way sometimes. And I will catch you in the next stream.